Remember when Ben Roethlisberger used to be like, I kind of want to hear what he's going to say after the game because he might call out his wide receiver, might call out his coach. He'll point out his own flaws, but he's an honest salesman. Here's what's going on. Well, a funny thing happened. Ben Roethlisberger he's been a married guy for a while, but now he's talking like a married guy, right? Like married guys, when the wife's around, eyes around, you don't want to say the wrong thing. You just don't. And the non-married guys, the divorced guy's like, oh, she's got his nuts up in the, like a little jar next to her bedside. What happened to you, Jimmy? What happened to you? What happened to Ben Roethlisberger? They get smacked 33-3. Was it play calling? Was it the line? Was it the running game? Do you miss Le'Veon? Do you miss Antonio Brown? Was it the wide receivers? Here's Ben Roethlisberger.
They've been the best team in football for a while now. I think everyone's kind of trying to chase them. So we weren't good enough, and we got to get better.
Where do you think it better is what I mean?
I'm only going to focus on the quarterback play because that's what I control. So the quarterback's got to get better. No, it's not like all of a sudden we have to go back to the drawing board and start, doing this, just, scratching everything, crossing everything out. Where do we go from here? It's just we all need to, starting with myself, play better. And it's nothing drastic on anybody's plate. It's just little things here, little things there.
I mean, look, that's going to classify it as good leadership, but he's totally neutered, right? This dude went from humping everything and peeing on every tree. That's a dog analogy, by the way. If you have a dog, you know what I'm talking about. To all of a sudden he's neutered and he's squatting to go. That's what it feels like. Like Big Ben, do we remember when Todd Haley was his offensive coordinator? He used to crush Todd Haley. Crush him. Crush him. Now he's like, nothing on play calling, nothing on offensive line, nothing on. All I can focus on is quarterback. So it's I got to focus on the quarterback and my play and just little. We don't have to go to the drawing boards. Wasn't game planning. Wasn't coaching. We just got to do those little things. Like, dude, you guys got your asses whooped. The Patriots haven't been the best team in football for they weren't. They didn't have the best defense. They didn't have the best offense last year. Now, they may be this year, and they may have improved their personnel to match up with their coaching, and they're prepared, and they're at home, and Brady always kicks the hell out of Pittsburgh's defense, albeit this year man, previous year's zone. Doesn't really matter. He's done it all. But what did we do to Ben Roethlisberger? He used to have the most machismo of any of these guys. And he had the support of his general. Remember what the general manager said in the offseason? Right? We got 52 kids and one adult. That's Ben Roethlisberger because he's the only one who's won a Super Bowl. He's won 2. Ben Roethlisberger's like, man, I want no part of people thinking I'm a bad teammate. Like, I'm winning this thing. The Antonio Brown looks like a crazy person. Le'Veon Bell lost $14 million. I want no part of any sort of controversy, non-controversy, anything. 0. Right? They went, here's the expectation of the Steelers. They went 9-6-1. 9-6-1. And the result, it felt like a dumpster fire for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Browns go 7-8-1, trade for Odell Beckham Jr., get rid of one of their offensive linemen, hire a completely unproven head coach, and they're talking about the Super Bowl. 7-8-1, they're ready to throw a parade in Cleveland. But man, Ben Roethlisberger, right? He's like the guy who all of a sudden he got scared by going to HR. I mean, he used to tell Ben's got the best dirty jokes, man. He's got the best dirty jokes. And all of a sudden you go to Ben and you're like, Ben, give me something filthy. Give me something dirty. He's like, knock, knock. Who's there? Owl. Owl who? Why do you hoot like an owl? Like, Ben, what happened? You want to hear a dirty joke? Sure. Horse fell in the mud. Want to hear a clean one? Somebody washed him off. Like, Ben, what happened? Dude, what happened to Ben Roethlisberger? I only focus on the quarterback play. That's it. When I watch tape, I only focus on things that I can change. It's the quarterback play. No, nothing drastic. Just, little thing here, a little thing there. Let's check in with Dan Byer. Dan Byer, what do you got? Remember those great epic cuts from...
Yeah, I think that he doesn't... I think he knows he's the stud now of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Doesn't need to... wasn't challenged by or is not challenged by Antonio Brown anymore or Le'Veon Bell. It's Ben's team. There's no question. Maybe that's why... Now he's going to be humble.
It's Ben's team. Why not take it as Ben's team? Well, hey, man, we sucked. Wide receivers stunk. Let me tell you why. Running backs stunk. Let me tell you why. Offense, you could still call yourself in the process.
I think that tells us the relationship.
I want to make sure only quarterback play. That's all I'm focused on.
That's I think that tells us the relationship that he maybe had with Antonio Brown. That hey, I'll call him out. Now these other guys maybe not so much.
Because that's reality. That's what really happens is everybody gets called out. Like he's become everything we don't like about player interviews.
I'll say this. I think Ben won. So
I think he did.
Yeah.
That's probably why he's, instead of taking a victory lap, he's just going to take his W and put it in his pocket. You know what he is? He's the guy who he split tens. He split tens and he won both hands.
Yeah.
And he's like, I'm not doing anything. I'm just taking my profit and then I'm going to play with the $100 that I said I would play with. Like, man, that's kind of boring. Like, that's okay. Hi, I'm Doug Gottlieb from Fox Sports Radio, and you need to subscribe to the Fox Sports Radio YouTube channel where you can hear and see me. Why not? Plus, everybody else who's awesome here in Fox Sports Radio.